Around 3000 BCE, in the ancient city of Ur in Mesopotamia, a significant invention took place. Zahir, a young scribe, made a discovery that would forever change communication. He dipped a reed into ink and pressed it against clay, creating the first permanent marks. This tool, known as the reed pen, was the first writing instrument. It was fragile and expensive, but it allowed for the recording of stories, laws, and important events. Scribes like Zahir used the reed pen to create a lasting legacy, preserving history for future generations. The Egyptians refined the reed pen and began using it on papyrus, a plant-based material that was more durable than clay. The pen evolved to suit the finer, smoother surface of papyrus. Egyptian scribes, who were part of the elite class, used the reed pen to record the pharaoh's laws, religious teachings, and the kingdom's history. This era marked the rise of writing as a tool of power and control, with the pen acting as a bridge between the ruling elite and their subjects. As ink quality improved with the addition of soot and plant extracts, the written word became more precise, preserving Egyptian culture for centuries. By the 5th century BCE, the Greeks and Romans introduced a new writing tool, the quill pen. Made from bird feathers, usually goose or swan, the quill offered more flexibility and control than the reed pen. It became the tool of choice for philosophers, poets, and politicians. Aristotle and Cicero used the quill to write down their groundbreaking ideas, laying the foundation for Western philosophy, science, and governance. The quill's design allowed for fine, delicate writing, and it became an essential tool for scribes during the Middle Ages, especially for copying religious texts by hand. In the 9th century, Islamic scholars made an important breakthrough in ink making. They developed ink by mixing soot, water, and a binding agent like gum arabic, creating a more durable and smoother ink. This ink revolutionized writing, making it easier to create more intricate manuscripts. The quill pen, paired with this new ink, enabled the creation of detailed calligraphy and intricate designs, particularly in the Islamic world. The development of these advanced inks also contributed to the rapid spread of knowledge, as scholars were able to copy books more efficiently, spreading ideas across Europe, the Middle East, and Asia. The 18th century brought the invention of the fountain pen, which was a true game changer. French engineer Pierre Waterman invented a pen that used a built-in ink reservoir, which meant users no longer had to dip their pens in ink. This new pen design provided a smooth, uninterrupted flow of ink, making writing faster and more efficient. The fountain pen became a symbol of professionalism, as it was often used by politicians, doctors, and business professionals. Its design allowed for more precise writing, and it was seen as a status symbol of intellect and refinement. The widespread use of the fountain pen also marked the beginning of the pen's mass production, making it more accessible to the general public. The ballpoint pen, invented by Hungarian-Argentine inventor Laszlo Biro in 1938, introduced a revolutionary change to the writing world. Unlike fountain pens, which relied on ink reservoirs and nibs, the ballpoint pen used a small ball bearing at the tip to release ink onto the page. This design made the ballpoint pen mess-free, quick-drying, and easy to use. The ballpoint pen became an essential tool during World War II, as soldiers found it much more reliable than the traditional fountain pen in harsh conditions. After the war, companies like Bic began mass-producing ballpoint pens, making them affordable and available to everyone. The ballpoint pen quickly replaced the fountain pen as the go-to writing tool for daily use. In the years following World War II, the ballpoint pen became a symbol of the modern, fast-paced world. Bic's crystal ballpoint pen, introduced in the 1950s, became one of the most iconic pens of the 20th century. Its simple, practical design made it accessible to people everywhere, from students to office workers. The mass production of ballpoint pens made them affordable, and they became a ubiquitous tool found in homes, schools, and workplaces around the world. This period marked the democratization of writing tools as pens transitioned from being luxury items to everyday essentials. The ballpoint pen became a symbol of efficiency, convenience, and modern life. In the 1980s, the gel pen arrived on the scene, bringing a new level of smoothness and vibrancy to the world of writing. Unlike traditional ballpoint pens, gel pens used a water-based ink that flowed more smoothly, allowing for bolder, brighter lines. The gel pen also became popular for its wide range of colors, which made it a favorite among students, artists, and professionals who wanted to add a creative flair to their writing. The smooth ink flow of the gel pen made it an ideal tool for detailed writing and artistic expression. It quickly became a popular alternative to the ballpoint pen, offering both function and creativity. With the rise of digital technology in the 2000s, many wondered if pens would become obsolete. However, new innovations such as digital pens emerged, bridging the gap between the physical and digital worlds. Digital pens were equipped with technology that allowed users to write on paper while simultaneously transferring the notes to a digital device. These pens made it possible to merge traditional writing with the convenience of digital storage. As more people began using tablets and smartphones, stylus pens became increasingly popular, allowing users to write and draw on touchscreens with the precision of traditional writing tools. Despite the growing digital world, the pen still held its place in both personal and professional life. Today, the pen continues to evolve. There is a growing trend towards sustainability, with many companies producing eco-friendly pens made from recycled materials. Refillable pens are becoming more popular as people look for ways to reduce waste. At the same time, smart pens are pushing the boundaries of traditional writing tools. These pens capture handwriting and convert it into digital text in real time, making them ideal for note-taking and creative professionals. Fountain pens, though no longer as widespread, are still highly cherished by collectors and those who appreciate the art of writing. The pen's future seems to lie in its ability to adapt, blending the tactile experience of writing with the needs of an increasingly digital world.